Hey adventurers, how you guys doing? I hope everyone is staying warm. The United States is currently under a big freeze right now as this storm is going through the entire country. We're staying hunkered down so that we can relax and rely on the off-grid entertainment that we have in our Chevy Tahoe and in our motorhome. This is going to be a great adventure. Let me know how some of you guys stay warm as you travel or you remain stagnant in the same location to ride out the storm. I want to see if you guys do the same things that we do. I have some new gadgets that I want to go over in this video as well, so stay tuned for that. And one more thing I want to talk about, that comment section is brutal. That's one of the most brutal things you guys have to see. But let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about it on this episode of the SmallsRV Adventures. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, guys. Welcome back. Let's jump right into this video. That comment section is brutal. I made this video just because in the comment section, there was one comment that stood out to me. And it talked about my family. And I'm like, wow, this YouTube is just something for entertainment for a lot of people. For some people, it's their way of life, it's their job. For a lot of us, we're monetized on this platform. We're partners on this platform. And we show part of our lives just traveling, just having fun. And where we are right now is in a motorhome. This is a little piece of our life that we creation and to make these YouTube videos. This one comment, and I don't even want to say the person's name to give them a little clout because I believe that's what they want. But you talk about people's family. It's like, why? It doesn't make sense. YouTube is entertainment. We're showing you guys just a piece of life. We're family, guys. You guys have fun traveling?
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, we usually mute the TV when we're making videos so that we don't get copyright. So those of you that are new to the channel or just browsing by looking at a family that may look different in this type of lifestyle, you get copyrights if you don't mute the TV with songs playing, videos playing. There's software involved where it can hear you. So that's one of the reasons why we mute the TVs. But my children, we are all happy. You know, we get to experience things that a lot of people don't experience. Did you know when we were in Florida, we met a family that has never been to Disney World and they lived in Florida? That's something. That's something. When you hear somebody that lives in a state and they have this world-known place, destination that everyone goes to, and they've never been there. That's crazy. I'm not saying anything is unfortunate with different families. Everybody has their own obstacles that they have to overcome, like going to Disney. But my kids are going to Disney almost every year. We have so much fun. We even have videos of us going to Disney. My kids have gone to nearly every state in this country. We haven't gone to every state, but that's on our bucket list. And we can ask them, what's some of your favorite states? Grayson, you can go first. You like Florida? Why you like Florida? Disney World. The kids, they love all of these places. Man, you remember any states that we went to?
No,
we didn't go to California yet. That was a guess. Which one? You can take your time. Which one, Kalisha? Any state. You remember where we got the motorhome from? Which state we got the motorhome from?
Pennsylvania. Idaho.
Pennsylvania, we've been there too. Utah is where we got the motorhome from. So let me tell you guys another thing about these videos. A lot of them are scripted. Some people don't know that. Like, any YouTuber is going to tell you, or if you ask them, these videos are scripted. We just don't cut on our camera. We have a destination in mind. We have an idea of what we're going to talk about. We have an idea of what we're going to cook. We have an idea of what everybody's going to say. You know what I mean? Some parts we edit out. Some parts we add in. Sometimes we do live so that you can see us like in our natural state. But when you come on and you just judge us, you know nothing about us. All you see is a piece of the people's life. This is not our entire life. This is just something that we do for recreation. I have a full time job. I've had this full time job for over 20 years. I'm about to retire. I'm a grown adult. I have 5 children. There are 4 here. We have another child that's in school. But I don't see what the issue is with that one person commenting. Well, we had one video that hit over 100,000 views, and that video brings in a lot of comments. And I've seen so far from other YouTubers and the successful videos that we've had that those big videos that have those large amount of views also brings the trolls in the comment section. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. I don't know why you guys make these comments the way that you do, but it just is mind boggling. Go back and look at all of the videos if you want and just see how the our journey, our YouTube experience has evolved. Because we're the same family, but the way that we shoot these videos, it all evolved because of our experience doing YouTube. During the winter, we usually keep our RV parked during the snowy part of the season in the East Coast because we don't travel much in the motorhome. But we also keep the RV heated. And the way that we do that is we use electric heat. We turn all of the propane off inside of the RV. And we winterize it, but we don't use antifreeze. So what we do is that we have electric heaters. One you see here, and then there's another one in the bathroom that we use, and they're hooked up to Wi-Fi plugs, so we can control when the heat comes on and when it goes off. So this is one of the things we do. Oh, this is another thing that I wanted to talk about with you guys about the family and traveling and YouTube. We are partners on YouTube. We are monetized on YouTube. And like I said, everyone that comes out in our videos, including my wife, that some comments say, oh, we don't see your wife. If you watch enough videos, you'll see her come out in a lot of the videos. She doesn't like being on camera because people like that last lady that commented are very brutal. So she's here. You'll see her in some of the videos. But if you watch them, you will see her. But that's one of the reasons she doesn't come out because of ladies like that last comment. But we are all sponsored in these videos. Guys, show them you guys your watches.
What?
You guys got all watches on? Show the camera your watches. This is one of the things, one of the companies. I'm not going to say the name of it because it's a past sponsored product, but they all sponsored. Our dog is even sponsored. We went over the company called Waggle that has a pet monitor where they have AI cameras and temperature regulators all throughout the RV just for the dog. So like when you guys have those negative comments, it blows my mind, and I'm happy to see other YouTubers that they explain and talk about these guys as well. You expose the trolls, and for other YouTubers, don't get discouraged if you have popular videos and people are talking bad about your videos. Listen, they clicked the button, they turned your video on, they watched your video, they helped you out. So continue making your videos. Don't pay attention to those trolls. They just haters. All you have to do, and for the haters that tried YouTube and you weren't successful, maybe it's because you gave up too fast. Some of these things you have to put effort into it. You have to keep working at it. And maybe at first it doesn't explode the way that you want to. It doesn't grow it the way that you want to, but eventually it will grow. You just have to stick to it.
Hi.
There was even comments about our dog, saying our dog looks sad. And don't worry, the heater that the kids are next to is not on. But there were comments saying the dog looks sad. How are you talking about a dog? Our dog is very happy. You see how many kids he has in this house, in this motorhome, or in the house when we're in the house or when we're traveling? He has everybody all around him. Why would he not be happy? Look at the tail wagging. Come here, man. He's especially happy. He's around. He's happy around everybody. So you guys look at his tail, because sometimes you get to see his tail wagging to show his happiness. But he's a happy dog. So this is not a sponsored product, but this is what I use. It hooks up to the Wi-Fi that's on inside of the motorhome. We're using Starlink that's always on. This it just hooks up to your Wi-Fi, and you plug in your device. You download the Kaza app, and you can turn it on and off just from the app. So what we do is we leave the heater on, and we can turn it off and on from the app. So if you look at the setting, we always leave the heater on whatever setting that we want, one or two, and then we have the amount of power that we want blowing, and I can turn it on and off from remote from whatever state that I'm in. The motorhome is always going to be parked in the winter, and I can keep the heat blowing. I like keeping the heaters on, and it's just in case when we winterize that we didn't do it properly. This is a new motorhome. It's new. It's a new system to us. I was used to having a travel trailer and winterizing that, and I never used antifreeze. But this is like a taller motorhome, and I've looked at the piping, and some of the piping is like some of it is angled down, some of it is angled up. So you don't know, like behind the walls, if it's some angles where if you blowing the lines out, where the water is going to totally deplete. So that's why I keep the heat on, and I usually keep some of the cabinets open so that the heat that's inside of the RV can penetrate and go into the walls and penetrate those pipes, so that if water is freezing or if there's water still in there, it shouldn't be in there, that it would not freeze and expand and break the pipes. So that's one of the reasons why I keep the heat on. Plus, when we come into the RV, it's nice in here. I have TVs in here. We have a refrigerator, we have appliances. So all of these things, I don't like them to go into like freezing temperatures. So inside of here, it's nice and warm, and I keep the heat on. Sometimes I'll let it go off for just a little bit, like if the temperature is above freezing. But once I see the temperature dips below freezing, I turn the heating source on in the front of the RV and in the back of the RV. And inside of the app, I have them labeled heater for the living room, for the bathroom, heater for the bedroom. And again, this is a 50 amp RV. Have it hooked up to 15 amps for shore power. We have to use the adapters to knock down the power, but it doesn't. Let me tell you how it works. The 50 amp is on two 30 amp lines, and then once you use an adapter to go from 50 to 30 to 15, you can use even less electricity. So what we do is that we have the RV hooked up to shore power using the adapters, and then we bring an extra extension cord hooked up to another portion of the house on another breaker, so that we can have extra power inside of the RV. It's the same as if you was in an RV park and you hooked up to shore power in the RV park, and you know how you keep tripping your breakers. So you take an extension cord, you hook it up to the 15 amp outlet in the campground, so that your RV is hooked up to it, and then you have an extra extension cord. That's the same thing we're doing in the RV when we're not here. Is where we have it plugged into the house, but we have the RV plugged into one portion of the house and an extension cord plugged into another breaker in the house and coming into the RV. So it gives us all the power we need. We can recharge the power stations, and them things, they pull a lot of power. We can have the heaters on, and again, the heaters on different lines in the RV, so that you're not, popping any circuits, so that everything runs smoothly, especially when we're not here. Because if a circuit pops, and you have to put it back, and we're not here, that means that it's just going to be like that until we're able to come back up to the house. So having them on different lines inside of the RV and bringing in an extension cord hooked up to a separate breaker, it works out a lot, because we can really keep this RV between 60 and 70 degrees when it's like 0 degrees outside. The next couple of days, it's going to go down to zero. So that's why we have it the way that we do. And yes, we did mute the TV during the last segment. So if anybody's gonna talk and say, "Oh, the kids, they look like they watching TV and there's no sound coming on, they look like robots," the TV was muted from the last segment. And like any kids, they love their cartoons, so they're gonna be glued to the TV as their cartoons are on. And if you put a video game on, even an adult like me, we're going to be glued just like this, playing the video game. Are we robots? No, we're not robots. Kids, are you guys robots?
No.
No. Kalisha, are you guys robots?
No.
No. Charisma, are you guys robots?
No.
No. They're normal kids. And then sometimes you'll talk to them when they're watching their TV, they ain't going to turn around. They're normal kids. Most kids are like that. When you call them and they're doing something, you got to scream, hey, kids, and then they'll turn around. Normal kids. Oh my God, I can't believe that last comment. Speaking of sponsors, this video is being sponsored by ATGFOX. They have some of the best products for your RV and for your tow vehicles, or cars in general. And this is their heavy duty 8,250 amp jump starter. And I'm not going to be reviewing it in this video. This is just unboxing and just to show you guys how it looks and how it works. So this is it here. It's really, really nice. I opened it up earlier just to see what was in it and how it looked, and I was pleased at the product. You know what I mean? And as with all products that's coming from ATGFOX, it comes in this nice, nifty case. And check it out. You have your instruction guide that's inside. You open up your zipper. You have your jumper cables. So this is pretty cool here, where you have your heavy duty jumper cables. You put this to the neutral, this to the positive side of the battery, and this one goes into the jump starter itself. You can also recharge the jump starter using this USB to USB-C connection. It's really so. Let's see what this jump starter looks like. Has the nice wrapping, and this is very comparable to Waggle. We sponsored with that company too. Maybe the same company, but I can swear that I saw ATGFOX on this one. And here's your jump starter here. You have the force start button here. Here's your power button where you can see it cut on. It's at 100% right now, so that's pretty cool. Right now it's at 0 watts, and once you plug this into here, like you have the nifty settings in here, that opens up. This is brand new, so, and here's your output and everything there, and here's where the connection goes to jump start it. You put this in here. Remember, you connect this positive. This is your neutral, and this is your positive. Connect it to the car. Boom, you force start it, turn the car on, and the car should power up. But that's going to be in another video when this storm stops. It's snowing like heck outside, and it's really cold. So I'm going to show this more when the weather improves. But this is a heavy duty jump starter by ATGFOX. I'm going to have a link in the description for this if you guys want it. It's really cool. You can also use this to charge your phones and other devices. It's very handy to have. So check it out. It's going to be on the Amazon storefront, and then the links is going to be down in the description. Okay, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. This is an impromptu video. And again, these videos help my kids, with their development, with speech, with all, so that, they're not worried when it comes to speech class and everything like that. They'll have the confidence to speak in front of people. And it also helps them with their geographical knowledge when they go into school. They know the areas of the map in the United States. And when they're talking about specific states, they can say, oh, we've been there. But that's enough for this video. We'll dive deep into some more in the next videos. So, what you guys, you want to say something?
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, my kids can read. So, those of you leaving those comments, my kids can read. Remember, be respectful. Love for everyone, right? And the people leaving the negative comments, we'll pray for you. We'll pray for you. God loves you. Never forget that. God loves everyone. God loves you. Remember that, all right? Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. And sorry for like the impromptu video. This video is not meant to offend anybody in any way. But just know that, people can read, and it's not nice to try to offend people in the comment section. And we'll let all the comments come through so that, people can see that I don't delete anything and I don't do it on purpose, so that you can look through most of the comments that are there. Now, if you see like one or two that are like really negative and you just be like, what? And the majority are all positive. Maybe you need to look back at yourself to see maybe you're doing something wrong. But thank you guys for watching the channel and then just supporting the SmallsRV adventures. After this bad patch of weather is over, we're going to start traveling more. So see you later, everybody. You guys want to say bye?
Bye, bestie.
Bye, bye. Melody said bye, besties. And look, the dog is happy too. The dog is under the table having fun. Bye. Bye, besties. And remember, watch some of the old videos. The lady that left that last comment, if it was a lady, I don't know, because there was no picture there. It was just a flower. But remember, watch some of the past videos. Watch my kids running around in different states and different playgrounds. You can see them from they were young all the way to the current age, having fun all across this great country. God bless America, and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye, bestie.
Bye.
Bye, bestie. Bye.